don't want any goddamn ice. It's cold.
I thought it might help.
Well, it don't. It's cold.
I know it's cold. It's ice. It's supposed to be cold. Look, Jake, you didn't really kill her, did you?
She was going to these goddamn rehearsals every day. Every day, every single day. Hardly ever see her. I saw enough, though. Believe you me, saw enough to know something was going on.
But you didn't actually kill her, did you?
I'm no dummy. Doesn't take much to put it together. Woman starts dressing more and more skimpy every time she goes out. Starts putting on more and more smells, oils. She was always oiling herself before she went out. Every morning, smell would wake me up. Coconut, or butterscotch, or some goddamn thing. Sweet stuff. You'd have thought she was an ice cream sundae. I'd watch her oiling herself while I pretended to be asleep. She was in a dream, the way she did it. Like, she was imagining someone else touching her. Not me. Never me. Someone else.
Well, who?
Some guy. I don't know. Some actor jerk. I knew she was getting herself ready for him. I could tell. Got worse and worse. When I finally called her on it, she denied it flat. I knew she was lying too. Could tell her right away. The way she took it so late. Tried to cast it off like it was nothing. Had nothing to do with her, she said. Made me try to believe I was crazy. She's all innocent and I'm crazy. So I told her. I laid it on the line to her, square business. I says, no more high heels. No more wearing them high-specky high heels to rehearsals. No more of that shit. And she laughs. Right to my face, she laughs. Kept putting them on. Every morning putting them back on. She says it's right for the part. Made her feel like the character, she says. Then I told her she had to wear a bra and she paid no attention to that either. You could see right through her damn blouse. Right clean through it. And she never wore any underpants either. That's what really got me. No underpants. You could see everything.
Well, she never wore underpants anyway, did she?
How did you know?
No, I mean, I think you told me once.
I never told you that. I never told you a thing like that. That's personal.
No, you definitely told me. When you were drunk or something.
I never told you that.
Okay.
I never talked about her that way to anybody.
Okay, forget it. Just forget it, Jake.
Good. You always liked her, didn't you, Frankie? Don't think I ever overlooked that.
Listen, Jake, are you going to finish telling me what happened? Because if you're not, I'm going to take a walk right out of here.
Okay. Then she starts reading the lines with me. At night. In bed. Reading the lines. I'm helping her out, right? Helping her memorize the damn lines so she can run off every morning and say it to some other guy. Day after day, same lines. And these lines are all about how she's bound and determined to get this guy back in the sack with her after all these years he's been ignoring her. How she still loves him even though he hates her. How she's saving up her body for him and him only.
Well, it was just a play, wasn't it?
Yeah, a play. That's right. Just a play. Pretend. That's what she said. Just pretend. I know what they were doing. I know damn well what they were doing. I know what the acting shit is all about. They try to believe they're the person, right? Try to believe so hard they're the person that they actually think they become the person. So you know what that means, don't you?
What?
They start doing all the same stuff the person does.
Wait, what person?
The person, the
character.
Yeah, the character. They start acting that way in real life, just like the character. They start walking around, talking that way. You should have seen the way she started to walk and talk. I couldn't believe it. She changed her hair and everything. Put a wig on, changed her clothes. Everything changed. I told her, look, I don't know who you think you are now, but I just as soon you come on back to a real world here. And you know what she tells me?
What?
She tells me this is the real world. And this acting shit is more real than the real world to her. And she was trying to convince me I was crazy.
So you mean you think that she was sleeping with this guy just because she was playing a part in a play?
Yeah, she was real dedicated.
Are you sure? I mean, when would you have time to do that in rehearsals?
On her lunch break.
Oh, come on, Jake.
Sit down, sit back down. I got more to tell you.
No, I'm not going to sit back down. I came here to try to help you out, Jake. And then you're feeding me this bullshit about how Beth was playing around with this guy on her lunch breaks.
She was. It's easy to tell when a woman gets obsessed with something else. She starts moving away from you. They don't hide it as easy as men.
She was just trying to do a good job.
That's no job. I've had jobs before. I know what a job is. A job is where you work. A job is where you don't have fun. You don't dick around trying to pretend you're somebody else. You work. Work is work.
It's a different kind of a job, Jake.
It's an excuse to fool around. That's why she took that actress job in the first place. She wanted to get away from me.
Jake, you can't jump to that kind of a conclusion just because she was...
I didn't jump to nothing. I knew what she was up to even if she didn't.
So you mean you're accusing her of something she wasn't even aware of?
She was aware, all right?
Oh, so you beat her up again, huh? Boy, I'm telling you.
I killed her.
You killed her.
Yeah, that's right.
She stopped breathing?
Everything stopped.
You checked.
I didn't have to check.
She was probably just unconscious or something.
No.
So what did you do? Did you tell the police?
Why would I do that? She was already dead. What could they do about it?
That's what you're supposed to do when someone dies. You report it to the police.
Even when you kill them?
Yeah, even when you kill them. Especially when you kill them.
I never heard of that.
Well, someone should check up on this. I mean, this is some pretty serious stuff, Jake.
I done my time for her. I already done my time.
She had nothing to do with it. She never did.
She got me in trouble more than once. She did it on purpose, too. Always flirting around, always carrying on.
She had nothing to do with it. You lost your temper.
She provoked it.
You're always losing your temper and blaming it on someone else, Jake. You're always doing that. Even when you were a kid, you blamed it on someone else. One time you even blamed it on a goat. You remember that?
What goat?
You remember that goat, that milk goat we used to have?
What was her name?
Oh, I forget.
What was that goat's name?
You remember that goat?
Yeah, I remember that goat. I love that goat.
Well, you kicked the shit out of that goat you loved so much when you were trying to milk her, when she stood on your bare foot. You remember that? Broke her ribs.
I never kicked that goat.
Oh, you don't remember that, huh? You broke your damn foot, you kicked the shit out of her so hard.
What was that goat's name?
What happened?
Get away from me.
You alright?
Just get away.
Come on, Jake, let's get you back on the couch.
Something's wrong. My head's funny.
You feel dizzy or something?
Yeah, all of a sudden everything's...
You alright? You want me to get you something?
No, I don't need nothing.
What about the doctor? You want me to get the doctor?
I know I'm gonna die without her. I know I'm gonna die.
I'll go to her folks' place. They'll know what happened.
No, you stay away from there. Don't go anywhere near there. I'm through chasing after her.
Someone's got to find out and check up on this. Sooner or later.
No. Why now? Why am I afraid I'm gonna lose her when she's already gone? And this fear swarms through me. Floods my whole body until there's nothing left. Nothing left to me. Just gone. That I'm just gonna be lost without her. Gone. That I'll die without her. Lost. Just lost.
It's okay, Jake. It's okay.
You liked her too, didn't you, Frankie?
Yeah. Yeah, I liked her.
My back's like ice. How come my back's so cold?
I'll get you a blanket.
No, don't leave.
Okay.
Just sit with me for a while. Stay here.
You alright?